I'm sitting here trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I've pulled out some stuff. You kind of have a clue, you know, what you want, but you don't know, right? But I've got these printables from Honeybee, which I really like, Honeybee Printables. And then I've got some tags there. I can't remember where I got those. I have a black crow. I have some stars. And I have two different styles of something to put, you know, to put something in. And I think I'm going with that one. I'm pretty sure. And I'll use that one later. But I have some old spindles that I got at that house. This was an old baby bed. And it had fallen apart and was just pieces laying everywhere. And I went around collecting the spindles. I have some this size and some this size. And then these are the handles off of your sponge brushes. I saved those. And I have some material. I know I'm going to make a flag. I know that much. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to make some firecrackers or something out of these here. And as far as that goes, I don't know yet. But I do know I probably need to get some something to go down in here to stick things in. So I'm just going to start by making a flag and these firecrackers and see what I can come up with while I'm working on them. All right, I'm going to use this heavier ticking material that I got at Hobby Lobby. It's not the Homespun. As you can see, it's darker on the front than it is the back, but if you wanted to use it that way, you could. And I already had it coffee dyed, so I tore me off a strip of it. And then a strip of this material that I had that has some stars on it. And let's see, I'm trying to figure out how. It's going to have to go a little bit. I'm probably right in here. Just guessing. Set that aside. And go that way a little bit because this side over here is going to, I brought in some extra sticks from the yard the other day when I went out to get them making my other flag. I'll put that there. I want to rip it. Okay. I might have to cut the rest. Thinking about right about like that. Let's see how this looks. Pull it down a little more. Right there. Okay, I want to make sure when I wrap that a little bit like that. Yeah, that's the way I want it, I think. Do I need a little more? Okay, I want to take just a little bit off this. Now, I am going to take some glue. It's just some school glue. Put it on here. And hopefully, I can go through that. Because I want to go around it with some stitching. Okay. Because I'm just wanting to make it look primitive and different. So I am going to start back here. And this is not a sharp needle. I had to find one that thread would go through, because I used this thread here that I got at the thrift store. It's that bedspread thread that I always use. That's really come in handy. Okay. What's going on here? Don't know. So I am just going to take this and do some large stitching all around on the edge. And I'll just go on around and come back and meet it right here. And then I'll get my stick, just a stick out of a tree, wrap it just a little bit, and I'll have my flag. My flag is wanting to turn down like that, so I'm going to do what I done to my flag the other day, and I'm going to put some wire on it. I have it up there more. I'm going to put it towards the top. Ouch! Wouldn't you know it? My wire is wanting to go the other way. Okay, I will straighten that out. Okay, I think that'll work now. I'll have to hold that down. For a little bit. We'll see if that works. Now, with these spindles, I'm going to paint one red, one white, and one blue. And I think I'm going to just do more of a dry brush. Instead of, now the white, I might need a little more. I don't know. No, that's going on good. It has some blue coming through, light blue. Okay. Then I'll probably antique it also. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm going to rinse out my red. Well, I'll just use this one and do the red. And I'm going to have to get up and find my blue, so I won't do the blue right now, but I will do a blue one, a dark navy blue. This is Cardinal Red by Folk Art. This color was Antique Parchment by Apple Barrel. Okay, just giving a good dry brush. Not coating all the crevices and everything. I might go over the white again. Nah, that looks good. All right, now I'm going to find my blue, and I'm going to have a blue one also. Now, I have the blue one painted, the red, and the white. So I'm going to put some antiquing wax on them. This is some watered down Waverly. I'll do this real fast, and I want to wipe it back, especially on this white one. Okay, I like the way that looks now. Now I'll do the red one. Wipe it back. That's good. And now the blue one. My favorite is the white one, the way it turned out. You can see the antiquing. Okay. There are my spindles. Those turned out cute. Now, I'm going to turn these into kind of little old firecrackers. This is the ends of your sponge brushes when they get wore out. I saved the bottom of the handle part. And this is In the Navy by Dixie Belle. And I'm telling you, I don't know if all this stinks, but this stuff, ew, it is awful. It stinks. I've heard other people say a certain paint they have smells really bad. And I've heard them say about colors I have that doesn't smell, so I think it's just, I don't know. This stinks. Can't wait to put the lid back on it. Okay. Get that out of here. Now, I had some blue. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's in my lap. Okay. Now, I'm going to start that down on the end. I'll start with the red ticking. It's hot. And I'm going to kind of angle it down so I can pull that over and cover the bottom. And I'm just going to wrap it real fast. That's probably good right there. My scissors. Okay, maybe that's got enough on it to tack that down. Yeah, it does. Now for my blue. I did see this idea on Pinterest. It was cute. Now, I can use my handles for that. Why is that bungling up there? Okay. I'll hold that down, let that dry or cool. I'm going to tuck these ends. I wish that, oh, there it is. Hold that down. Cut this off. I'm going to take this piece of this wider jute. put some glue down in this hole. That's where the handle or the brush was, the sponge. Just going to twirl that down in there. I'm going to kind of undo the jute part of it too. Just ravel it a little bit, unravel it. Okay. Now, I think that would look better, just now thought of it, if it was aged. So I'm getting my coffee, cinnamon, and vanilla water mixture. And I'm going to the bottom to get some of the sludge, the cinnamon, see? I'm just going to put this on there. I gotta take the gum out of my mouth. I think I'm smacking. Okay, I need a paper towel. I don't have one. There's one. I'm gonna kind of do this to it. Put some on here. Get down on the bottom. Okay, there's that little firecracker. Set that there. And I have 2 more that I'll do. But that's the way I do them. Now I'm going to paint my crow black. And I don't know if I'll use him or not. But I'll have him ready in case I want him. And I think I had a package of wood stars outside. Here they are. I'm going to get some stars out and paint those. I got to find what's the main thing of this. I've got all the things to go around it, but I don't know. I'm going to have to get some greenery, or I think some greenery. And then I think I'll use that printout that I done of honeybees on Bee Printables. I'll leave the link to that below. I'm going to paint both sides of it because I don't know which way I want it to go. And then I'm going to paint me some stars. And then start trying to put this together. Okay, now I've just pulled out a bunch of greenery, different things, and I've got everything that I've done up. I don't know if the stars aren't really finished yet, nor the crow, but I don't know if I'll use them, so I'll just leave them until I figure out if I'm going to use them. And I did take the little firecracker thingies and put a dowel rod on them. I first hot glued them on, and then I used the Beacon quick grip so I can poke those down in there. And my main focal point is going to be the flag. So now all I'm going to do is just start poking and pulling things out and seeing what I can do with it. Okay, here's what I have so far. And I'm wondering, I do think I need my stars. I think I'll put, I'll take the finger sander around the stars and then put some antiquing wax around those and put those on some little dowel rods or skewer sticks and poke them around. So I'm sitting here looking at it, trying to figure out what else I'm going to do to it. Okay, I have my stars, I've glued those on. I have the blue one on, the stick, and stuck in there. And now I'm doing those 2. And then, you know, I had to make a bow to go on there. I'm pretty sure that's going to go on there. And once I get that done, I think it's, or all this put in there, I think it's finished.